So get loud and say it with me. This is Monster Jam! The first competition of the day is JCB Racing. All 8 trucks will compete for the fastest time on the racing course, and the driver with the best time will earn the first 8 points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship. Orlando, who's ready for JCB Racing? Our first competitor out of Osteen, Florida, Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur. You take a look at the lighting tree right across from our driver. We have a red light there. We get an outside amber. That means the driver can begin starting their Monster Jam truck and pulling to the starting line. The second amber light goes off. That means they are set at the starting line, and we will await the red light to go green, and we will begin the first competition of the day, JCB Racing, where the fastest time gets the first 8 points of the day. 12.375 is the time for Excalibur. If you take a look at that gray turning pod on the racetrack, if that turning pod gets moved out of that chalk line, that will be a 5-second penalty added to the end of the driver's time. Our next competitor driving it out of Pennsylvania, Tony Oaks in Thunderosaurus. Tony will try to beat a 12.375 to take the lead in JCB Racing. 10.917 for Tony Oaks and Thunderosaurus. As you check out the replay, you see the turning pod falling over. He did not hit the turning pod. It fell over with the momentum for the BKT tires. So no penalty is assessed, and Thunderosaurus is in the lead with a 10.917. Out of Oskaloosa, Iowa, here's your World Finals Freestyle Champion, Tyler Meninko Gravedigger. Tyler has won his last 3 racing competitions, trying to make it 4 in a row. 6 years since his last competition here at the Kia Center. 5 out of the last 6 overall event championships have gone to Team Gravedigger. He tries for number 6 here today. The time is 10.167. Your new JCB Racing leader, Tyler Menica Gravedigger. You take a look up at our leaderboard here, 10.167, an incredible margin there for the lead for Tyler Metica as he overtakes Tony Oaks. Excalibur drops to third, 3 down, 5 to go in JCB Racing. Our next competitor out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin, Brandon Toluchka, just get her done. Brandon had the fastest practice time in JCB Racing yesterday. .917 for Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done as you check out the original Super Glue glued to the action replay. Great pass there with the straightaway. Comes up, makes a hard turn up on the ramp. And he now has tied with Thunderoris. And Tony Oaks stays at second because he came out on the track first. So to break a tie in racing, whoever hit the track first, across the finish line first, takes the lead. Our next competitor out of Paso Robles, California. This is MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. MJ, one of the promising young rookie drivers of the 2024 Monster Jam rookie class. Trying to get a racing win here in Orlando. He's got to beat Tyler Menica's 10.167. 11.083 is the time for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. Your leader remains Gravedigger as you check out the original Super Glue glued to the action replay up on the video board. Strong finish, big air for the Crazy Bull. Puts El Toro Loco currently in fourth. Our next competitor from Christmas, Florida, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Dalmatian. Jamie's a graduate of UNOH and Monster Jam University, trying to get a racing win. .11.167 is the time for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Dalmatian. Hot off the line on the replay board, goes wide on the turn, avoids the turning pod, keeps it tight on the straightaway, and then comes around for a clean finish. Jamie Sullivan, 11.167. From Osteen, Florida, former Monster Jam Rookie of the Year, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Nick looking for his first Orlando career racing win. He's competed at Camping World Stadium. Now competing here for the first time at the Kia Center. Hometown boy trying to get a win. 11.417 for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Up on the replay board into the straightaway, clips the pod with that front left BKT tire. Chops away, goes wide across the finish line, and gets Kraken over. Our final competitor, representing MK Motorsports, Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Our final competitor here in the racing competition, to score to beat the time to beat 10.167. If she beats that, Michaela gets a racing win. 12.750 for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. That means your JCB Racing winner is Tyler Menica Gravedigger. For Tyler, this is his 4th consecutive racing win, going back to the 3 events in Raleigh, North Carolina. He picks up another one here in Orlando as he makes his way over to the pod. Once again, your racing winner, Tyler Menica Gravedigger.
Tyler, congratulations. The momentum keeps going from Raleigh into Orlando. Congratulations on this win.
Yeah, you know, this one feels good. This dirt out here is super, super sticky. So to get that thing spun around in that final turn across that finish line first, man, this feels awesome. But I got a question, Orlando. We're just getting started. Are you guys having fun at Monster Jam so far this afternoon?
They are pumped up, and I know we're going to get headed into the second competition, the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, and this is something that you're known for. You got a World Finals Championship out of it, and of course, you've innovated a lot of different moves here. How confident do you feel now that you got this win under your belt?
Yeah, you know what? Where this sticky dirt will hurt us in the racing competition, it will help us in the skills competition. So you know what? I'm going to come out here, throw down my best tricks for you guys, but I can promise you one thing. The louder you guys get inside this Kia Center, the harder I drive this Gravedigger truck. So Orlando, let me hear you!
With a win, Tyler's going to get 8 points as we are going to check out our BKT overall point standings and the leaderboard. Tyler takes the lead in pursuit of the overall event championship as he tries to win his 4th consecutive. And we wait the leaderboard. Tyler finishes with a 10.167, which going back to practice is also the fastest time of the weekend. 3 more competitions still remain as Tyler tries to wrap up another overall event championship. Still a lot of points on the line. 8 points goes to the winner of each competition. And up next, it is going to be the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. That is competition number 2. You're going to see these drivers put 2 attempts towards their best maneuver using only 2 of their 4 wheels. You're going to see the traction and on the BKT tires come into play as our drivers look for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. You are going to see some amazing skill and precision and, of course, talent from our drivers. Are you ready for more Monster Jam?
Hanging here at the top of section 118 with Mia and Loso, and this is their very first time here at Monster Jam, but you were telling me you really enjoy seeing these trucks, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what has been your favorite part so far? We just saw the racing competition. What do you think of it?
I think it was really fun, and my favorite was probably Gravedigger. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Gravedigger's a great one. Now, what made you want to come to Monster Jam?
I thought it would be really fun, and the cars were cool, and plus my family brought the tickets.
Family brought the tickets. That's a very valid reason for coming. Now, listen, I know this is your first time here, but I have a funny feeling you know a little bit about Monster Jam trucks. So we're going to play Monster Jam trivia, all right, and put your knowledge to the test. Let's take a look at the video board. All right, Orlando, before they give their answers, what do you guys think it is? Was it A, B, C, or D? Yell it out. Let me hear it. All right. I'm going to let you guys talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead, talk. Make sure we get the answer correctly because I want to send you home with a prize. Okay. All right, we got it? We're confident. All right, Mia, what's the answer?
C.
C. Let's see if she's right. That is correct. Monster Jam trucks weigh an amazing 12,000 pounds. Congratulations. Both of you are going home with prizes courtesy of us here at Feld Institute. You're welcome. You're welcome. Grave diggers for everyone. We got our trucking pals. We got our grave digger hats. It's a great time here at Monster Jam.
It's time for our second competition of the event, the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. In this competition, your scores will determine our winner. And for more on this, let's rejoin Christina in the stands.
Thanks, Scott. Monster Jam fans, remember, this is going to be your very first opportunity to score accurately and fairly using judgeszone.com. Now, remember, we talked about this earlier. You're going to take out your smartphones. You're going to go to judgeszone.com. That code is ORL. You're going to slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit on the score that you feel each driver deserves for their individual run. Now, very important, you got 20 seconds to make your voices heard. So remember, at the end of each driver's run, you're going to immediately go to judgeszone.com. ORL is that code. Slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit. All that said and done, Orlando, who's ready for the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Our first competitor, the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. That's a popper at attempt number one. Michaela Toluchka still has one attempt left as we wait to see if Megalodon can refire. And she is now refired and ready for attempt number two. Once again, let's hear it from Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, put those fins together for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Remember, this is officially your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. That QR code is up there. Code, again, is ORL. Slide the BKT tire up or down and click submit.
We await the scores here for Michaela Toluchka. You saw a proper on the first attempt, went for a stoppie on attempt number two, was able to land both maneuvers. That's what you're looking for here at the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We'll get your scores in. We'll see how you did here on this first run. They are in. We take a look up the video board. The score from Megalodon is 5.202. Once again, give it up for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. We got 6 more trucks here to come in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Your BKT overall event leader, currently Tyler Menega in Gravedigger. 8 more points up for grabs in this competition. Our next competitor, this is Jamie Sullivan, Monster Motown Nation. Incredible save there for Jamie Sullivan. Popper nose wheelie moonwalk combo.
Put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mud Dalmatian. That puppy rolled on over, but still gets a score at judgeszone.com. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel she deserves for that run.
The Jamie Sullivan 2 combo moves. That first one was a triple combo and the save of the day so far. And then just slightly over rotates, try to save it at the last second. Not enough room here on the arena track as we await your scores for Jamie Sullivan. The score to beat Megalodon's 5.202. We'll find out if these two combination moves are enough for Jamie Sullivan to take the lead. You saw one save and you saw one roll over. Let's find out if it's enough to take the lead. Your score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.614, your new leader, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So 2 trucks in, Monster Mutt Dalmatian takes the lead, Megalodon drops the second K. We've seen the best of both worlds. We saw a great save for Jamie Sullivan on the log stack here, but again, what went wrong for her coming off the ramp on that second attempt?
Well, it looked like she was balancing it on those front tires just perfectly, but then kind of pushed the throttle a little bit more, and the momentum just carried her and tumbled over. Nonetheless, though, she's out of the truck. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
That's a difference between arenas and stadiums. In stadiums, maybe a little more room to save something like that. In arenas, not as much room. So she just came off too fast, and nothing much she could do. She did everything she could.
Yeah, definitely. I think in a stadium, she definitely would have saved it. She'd been able to kind of probably push the throttle a little bit more and then maybe get back up on all fours. But nonetheless, 2 great attempts from Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I'd just like to say I chose her for my overall pick.
You did, and that she just made you look very smart
She
here.
did. She did.
So after two drivers that have stepped out on this track here and did in their attempts, what are you looking for from somebody else? What could take the lead from Jamie Sullivan?
So we see a lot of poppers, we see a lot of stoppies. So I'd like to see something maybe kind of maybe what Kristen Anderson does, like a little tombstone, and can they flip it back onto maybe the front BKT tires? Maybe see something new and innovative. But we see a lot of that within the arenas, those poppers, those stoppies. So let's see if they can also use a different obstacle. I mean, there's all kinds of different obstacles that they can use here on the track.
Shout out to our track crew and our tech officials for getting Monster Mutt Dalmatian back in the stall. We've got a little taste of this competition, but Orlando, who's ready for more Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Monster Jam fans, I'm hanging out with Emmanuel and he's having a great time, and he's actually going to introduce our next truck, which is his favorite. Take it away!
It's Toro Loco!
That's attempt number 1. Stopping nose wheelie for El Toro Loco. One more attempt remaining.
Give it up for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, let us know what you thought about that Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge run. 2 solid hits. Super glue glued to the action replay tells that story. So make sure you're scoring at judgeszone.com.
An absolute display of skill and precision there from MJ Solario, stopping on a dime at the edge of that pod, toggling the rear steer and putting on a show for you. The smoke was coming out of the Crazy Bull. We'll find out if it's enough for the 23-year-old California driver to take the lead. Let's take a look at the score to beat Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 8.614. And the score for El Toro Loco is 8.813, your new leader, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Leaderboard is up. MJ Solario takes the lead with that run. Monster Mutt Dalmatian drops to second with an 8.614. Megalodon slides to third, 5.202. We still got a long way to go. It's only the second competition of the event. 2 more competitions remain until we crown our overall event champion. Orlando, are you having a good time so far? Are you ready for more Monster Jam? Our next competitor, this is Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Nice moonwalk, save back up on the pod. That's attempt number 1 for Kraken.
Put your hands together for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. You guys know what to do. You got 20 seconds left. Make your voices heard here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge by sliding that BKT tire up or down.
The original Super Glue to the action replay showed the nose wheelie into the moonwalk back up onto the pod. We'll find out if that move was enough to give Nick Pagliarulo the lead here in his hometown. Orlando Osteen, 45 minutes away. Nick Pagliarulo representing Tom Foolery Motorsports with his brother Mike, driving Excalibur as Kraken looking for a top spot here on the BKT leaderboard. Your scores are in for Kraken. Take a look up at the video board. The score for Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken is 4.653. Up next, two-time World Finals champion Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger! That is attempt number 1 for Gravedigger.
Keep it going for the driver that is banned to the bone, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. The combo king, Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Take a look at that super glue to the action replay as you're scoring at judgeszone.com.
Combo after combo after combo. The teeter-totter flips it up. He's out of the truck. Show him some love, Orlando. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. The score to beat so far is El Toro Loco MJ Solorio checking in with an 8.813. The score for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger is 9.710. Your new leader, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga won it all in this competition 1 year ago at Monster Jam World Finals in Nashville. Followed it up with a freestyle win at SoFi Stadium in LA, making him a 2-time World Finals champion, a 6-time Series champion. And now he looks to win his 4th consecutive overall event championship. Trying to make it 2 for 2. 9.710 is the score to beat. Now Gravedigger has the lead in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Our next competitor, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. This is attempt number 2 for Excalibur.
Keep it going for Excalibur's Mike Pagliarulo. You guys know exactly what to do. Slide the BKT tire up or down. Let us know what you thought of that one. Still a few more competitors to go before we can have a Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge winner. But again, you got to score at judgeszone.com.
Great execution there for Mike Pagliarulo on the super glue to the action replay. Into the nose wheelie, into the moonwalk combo, set the truck right there on the lip of that pod, and then absolutely went to town back down the ramp. We saw Mike Pagliarulo in Kraken and Black Pearl earlier this year in stadiums, now firmly behind the wheel of Excalibur. For Team Tomfoolery, your score for Excalibur is 8.134 for Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Take a look at our leaderboard for the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Gravedigger still has a score to beat, 9.710. El Toro Loco in second. Monster Mutt Dalmatian currently in third. Excalibur slides up into fourth. Megalodon in fifth. And Kraken in sixth. 2 more competitors still to come in our second competition of the day here at the Kia Center in Orlando. Our next competitor, this is Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Great moonwalk, and attempt number 1. One more still to come.
Let me hear you roar for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. The military man himself showing us how it's done in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Let us know what you guys thought. Judgeszone.com, you got about 15 seconds left.
Super glue to the action replay. Tony Oaks gets it up over the pod all the way across. Drops it down on the other side of that pod as well. So great attempts there for Tony Oaks. 2 successful combos in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, but will it be enough to take the lead away from Tyler Menega and Gravedigger? Your score for Thunderoris is in, and the score for Thunderoris is 8.816. That puts Tony Oaks in second place. Your leader remains Gravedigger. BKT leaderboard is up, 7 trucks down, 1 more to come in our second competition of the day. 1 more truck remains in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Our next competitor, Brandon Toluchka, just get her done. That is attempt number 1 for Brandon Toluchka. Great combo move, nose wheelie, moonwalk, back and forth. One attempt remains.
Get her done. That was Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Monster Jam fans, turn those screams into scores for our final competitor here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Few more seconds to lock those scores in.
What a great way to end the competition. Up on the Super Glue to the Action replay. Looked like he was done. Brandon Toluchka gets the save on one wheel and is able to get 2 successful attempts here. The Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. The question is it enough to take the lead and the win away from Tyler Menega, a gravedigger? Your scores are coming in, 2 competitions in. Let's take a look up at the video board. Your score for Brandon Toluchka is 9.163. Second place. That means your winner of the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger. For Tyler Menega, it's his second straight win, wins the JCB Racing competition, and now doubles down with the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Perfect event so far for Gravedigger. Once again, your winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
Tyler, you've captured number 19 of the 2024 season here. 19 wins in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know what? That was awesome. There was definitely some tough competition. I love watching Brandon Toluchka come out and balance that just get her done truck on its nose, leaning it over on that one side and getting it back. Man, that was awesome. But how'd you guys like the Great Clips Skills Challenge here this afternoon?
We've got 2 more events. Of course, we're going to lead into halftime here, so you got a little bit of a break. But I know donuts and freestyle being one of your favorites. How do you feel now you've swept the first half?
Yeah, you know, that's what they say. They save the best for last, and that's donuts and freestyle. I'm going to come out here, spin the fastest donut I can for you guys, but freestyle is what I really came out here for. That's what Gravedigger's known for. Wild, crazy, ragged edge freestyles. And as long as I'm driving it, it's going to stay that way. So get ready, Orlando. We're going to have some fun in the second half.
Let's hear it for your Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
Thank you, Kay Young. 2 incredible competitions down, 2 more still to come. Can Tyler Menega and Gravedigger hang on to the perfect event? We will find out soon. Right now, it is halftime. That means it's time for you to stretch your legs. Head on out to the concourse, visit our merchandise stands, grab a snack, something to drink. Come on back. We have the superstars of freestyle motocross coming up. We got our donut competition and, of course, Monster Jam Freestyle, and we will crown our overall event champion. We got some great fan messages up on the video board coming your way. It's halftime. More Monster Jam is coming up after this. It is time for the second half of Monster Jam action, but first we have a VIP special guest here, my former NBC and MAP TV broadcast partner, the driver of Zombie and Black Panther, and Orlando resident Bari Musawa. Bari, little different role for you here today as you're coming in as a fan. You're here with your family, your son Cairo, your dad, and we saw a member of the family as well sing the national anthem. She did a great job. But let's talk about your role here today and how you're enjoying Monster Jam in your hometown.
Oh, man, anytime you can enjoy hometown Monster Jam, these Orlando fans are off the hook. I'm just spectating today. I'm a fan at heart. You know, I've loved this sport ever since I was 6 years old. My mom took me to my first Monster Jam. So here I am 14 years into my career, living a dream and, you know, taking in all this great Monster Jam action. You guys having fun so far?
All right, well, I hope you didn't think you were going to come here and us not put you to work. I'm going to hand you the microphone, let you do one of the things you do best, get the crowd hyped, and introduce the donuts.
All right. Are you guys ready for our Monster Jam action? Let me hear it. All right. Well, we got one of my favorite competitions coming up next. I'm talking about the donut competition. Make some noise for our first competitor, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon. Good job, man.
Megalodon having some engine issues. We're going to give Michaela a chance to get the truck right. So up now, I'm going to let you do it one more time, Bari.
All right, Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken is up first.
Let's hear it for Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Scoring is officially open for the donut competition at judgeszone.com. Let us know what you thought. He's setting the bar here for the fellow competitors in Monster Jam Donuts.
The original Super Glue to the action replay. Kraken round and round, making a circle here, roosting the dirt. You want to see the back end of that truck get down low, really put that 1,500 horsepower to work. We saw that with Nick Pagliarulo. We wait your scores, as this score will now set the tone for the rest of the competition in Monster Jam Donuts. Nick Pagliarulo from right down the road in Osteen, Florida. Your score for Kraken is 7.490 for Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken. Our next competitor out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin, this is Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Orlando, put those fins together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Super Glue, glued to the action replay is coming up there on the video board as you guys are scoring accurately and fairly at judgeszone.com.
We had a great in-cab view of Michaela Telechka as she went round and round and round in Megalodon, a 12,000-pound shark doing dirt donuts. Give it up for Michaela out of the truck. Great donut. She's won quite a few of these competitions in her short Monster Jam career, a force to be reckoned with on the track. And we'll find out if her score is enough to take the lead away from Kraken. The score to beat is Kraken 7.490, and the score for Megalodon is 8.564. Your new leader, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Next up, it's MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco.
Let's get loud for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Super glued to the action replay. Gives you that little reminder as you guys are scoring accurately and fairly at judgeszone.com. Scott couldn't quite get those revolutions going.
Not at all. You see the sand down there to try to make the dirt a little less tacky, but it still came into play and caused MJ Solorio to have to save the truck on a cyclone. Almost went over, was able to make the save, but this dirt here in Orlando, very tacky. We heard Tyler Minick talk about that. Even the sand is no match for the Orlando dirt on this track. And we will see what your score is for El Toro Loco. Your score for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco is 4.750. The lead remains with Megalodon. Our next competitor, Brandon Telechka, just get her done.
Keep it going for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done too. About 15 more seconds left. Let's slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit. Right now, the score to beat is held on to by his little sister, Michaela Telechka and Megalodon. Let's see if that was enough, though, to take the lead.
Up on the original Super Glue to the action replay, we saw Brandon coming a little wide there to try to find that sweet spot on the sandy portion of that track. He was able to find it, maintain control of the truck, and spin round and round and round, as Christina said, trying to take the lead away from his sister Michaela. We await for your scores to arrive by judgeszone.com. And your score for Brandon Telechka, just get her done too, is 7.270. Your leader is still Megalodon. Halfway through the competition, Megalodon still has the lead. 8.564 is the score to beat. Kraken in second with 7.490. Just get her done too. Checks in with a 7.270. And El Toro Loco currently rounds out the field in fourth with 4.750. Halfway through donuts. Our next competitor is Tony Oaks, Thunderoris.
Keep it going for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Scoring is officially open at judgeszone.com. A little dizzy down there on the track. Some fun and creativity courtesy of Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
What a donut display there from Tony Oaks, round and round. I lost count of the revolutions at 5, but he had that front left wheel up off the ground. That's what you want to see up off the track. We're getting a look at some of your scores there, and we see some 9s flying in. You got to love that if you're a Thunderoris fan. Tony Oaks down on the track awaiting. Your score to beat right now, Megalodon 8.564. And the score for Thunderoris is 9.002. Your new leader, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Our next competitor out of Christmas, Florida, this is Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That QR code is still up there on the board. If you guys haven't been getting in on the action, don't worry, it's not too late. We want your voices to be heard here at Monster Jam. Remember, the power, quite literally, is in your hands using judgezone.com.
Jamie Sullivan absolutely clearing the dirt, a multi-layer surface that protects the Orlando Magic basketball court. Here, Jamie Sullivan clearing it completely, roosting the dirt in Orlando, flying around. The dog means business at the Kia Center. Monster Mutt Dalmatian trying to take the lead. Your score to beat, Thunderoris 9.002. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.076. Your new leader, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Hanging here with Landon right now. Landon was telling me his favorite is Gravedigger. And Landon, if you look on the track right now, Gravedigger is coming up pretty soon in Monster Jam Donuts. Do you think that Gravedigger is going to take the lead?
Yeah. No, I don't really think so.
Okay. Do you think it's still going to be Monster Mutt Dalmatian that has the lead then?
Probably.
Probably. I appreciate how much he's actually thinking about this. Very much so. He's a Monster Jam expert, you fans. Really happy to have him here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to play Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. All right, Landon? So you and I are going to look up at the video board. Let's look up at the video board. We're going to see 3 Monster Jam helmets, and underneath one of them is going to be a trophy. In just a second, they're going to scramble around, but I want you to keep your eye on the helmet that has the trophy on it. All right? And then when they stop, I'm going to ask you, is it going to be under 1, 2, or 3? Okay? It's not going to be that fast. All right, let's try this. Let's start it from the top. Josh, can we start that from the top so he can see it? Perfect. Let's start that one more time. All right, up we go and drop them. All right, it started in the center. Landon, keep it going. Is it 1, 2, or 3? Orlando, what do you guys think it is? All right, Landon already has his finger up for number 1. Let's reveal the answer. All right, it's not under number 2. It's not under number 3. Landon, you are 100% right. Yeah. It was under helmet number 1, so you're going home with our Truck and Pals toy, El Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, give it up for Landon.
Our next competitor, Tyler Medical, Gravedigger.
with a driver that is bad to the bone, Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, let us know what you thought. Landon already told us he doesn't think Tyler's going to take the lead. So let's see what you guys thought. What's the collective here? Go to judgeszone.com and tell us what you thought of Tyler Meninga in Gravedigger with those Monster Jam donuts.
Tyler Meninga putting Gravedigger to a break dance on the landing. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Round and round. Again, the surf is starting to dig up here in Orlando. Up on 3 wheels, up on 2. And then sticks the landing. Your score for Gravedigger is in. And your score for Gravedigger is... .816. The perfect event is over, but the overall event championship well within reach for Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger. Our final competitor is Mike Pagliarulo in Excalibur.
Keep it going for Mike Pagliarulo. Excalibur. Monster Jam fans, steering wheel in hand. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Scott, I don't know about you, but those were arguably some of the fastest donuts we've seen all competition.
Absolutely. Mike Pagliarulo making it look easy down there in Excalibur for Team Tomfoolery. Absolute lighting it up on the track. Fastest donut I've seen so far in the competition. We'll see if that's enough to take the win from Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Your score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian's 9.076, and the score for Excalibur is... .9.481. Your winner, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. This is Mike's first career donut win, his second career win in any competition in Monster Jam, and we are going to hear from our winner as we send it downstairs to the pod with Kay Young.
As Scott Jordan said, your first career donut win, and you did it right here in your hometown. Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, I knew going last was going to give me an advantage, and the dirt was going to get loose, and it was going to go straight to the concrete. And as soon as that thing started whipping faster, I knew I had to hold on, and God, I was dizzy.
You definitely look dizzy, and you might have to get a little bit more dizzy because we got one competition left. That's Monster Jam Freestyle. You're going to pull out all the tricks, I know, but now that you got this win, do you think you can carry that momentum into the final freestyle?
Oh, for sure. You know, the Pagliarulos are known for freestyle. We like big air. Like I said earlier, I didn't change anything for a stadium setup. We're going to send it to the moon here for you guys.
Can't wait to see it. Congratulations. Make some noise for your Monster Jam donut winner. It's Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Mike Pagliarulo, the whole Tomfoolery family, the Pag celebrating down there. Let's take a look at our BKT overall event leaderboard. The perfect event, as I mentioned, is over, but Tyler Meninga still in the driver's seat here for the overall event championship. Tony Oaks Thunder Roars right on his tail, just 2 points off. And then you have Brandon Taluska just get her done too, and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan tied at 15. Excalibur's win pushes Mike Pagliarulo to 5th with 13. MJ Solorio, Toro Loco has 11, and Kraken and Megalodon each with 7 points. One competition remains. It is our BKT Freestyle competition. It is the pinnacle, the final competition of the event, and the overall event championship will be decided with freestyle. Drivers get 1 minute to perform their best freestyle run on that 6-sided pod. You're going to be scoring at judgeszone.com. You want to see a driver use all obstacles on the pod. Be creative. Don't go in a wow factor, some technical moves, combinations. We may even see the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp come into play. But of course, to qualify for a score, the driver must complete the first 15 seconds of his or her run. 3 down, 1 to go. Orlando, if you're having fun at Monster Jam, make some noise!
Hang in here with Adam, because before we can dive into Monster Jam Freestyle, we're going to play the Monster Jam head-to-head showdown. All right, but before we play the game, who do you want to win today?
Thunder Roars.
Thunder Roar, that's a good pick. Thunder Roars is in second place right now, so they could very well take the lead. Excellent pick. Now, we're going to play that game head-to-head showdown, all right? I'm going to give you 15 seconds to name as many animals as you can, all right? But here's the extra fun part. You're actually getting to play up against one of our Monster Jam drivers, all right? So let's reveal, who is Adam going to be playing against? Let's see. Who's he playing against? He's playing against Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Adam, do you think you can name more animals in 15 seconds than Jamie Sullivan?
Yes.
He's very, very confident. Orlando, do you guys think he can do it? All right, 15 seconds are up there on the clock. As many animals as you could name. Here we go.
Lion, cheetah, jaguar, snake, tiger, leopard, okapi, condor, bird, raven, seals, fish, elephant, zebra, cat, and that's time. Look, that was awesome, guys. 14. High five, that was great. All right, let's see how Jamie did.
Monkey, cat, dog, gorilla, horse, donkey, cow, frog.
And that's time. What do you think that means?
I win.
You won, and you're going home with the Truck and Pals Megalodon toy. Congratulations, everybody. Give it up for Adam. He did an awesome job.
Hey, Monster Jam fans, looking for the best deals of the summer? Then get to the Make It Ford Summer Sales event at your local Ford dealer, where you'll find amazing offers and a great selection of powertrains on the 2024 Ford F-150. Don't wait. Make it Ford, make it yours, make it now at your local Ford dealer.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for each and every one of you to help us get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So right now I'm hanging by section 101. Yeah, and they're already getting things started here. I need you all to take out your smartphones. All right, we're going to turn our flashlights on, and you guys are going to follow my lead. Here we go. Up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Monster Jam fans, we've reached the pinnacle of the event. This is your local Ford Dealers Freestyle.
We will pause the clock here for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon with 56 seconds. Give her an opportunity to refire. She is refired and the clock will continue. And Michaela Toluchka again, we will pause the clock once again and 40 seconds left to give Megalodon a chance to refire the truck. Michaela Toluchka trying to compete this freestyle run.
It looks like that'll do it for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. Tough break to start off Monster Jam Freestyle. But Monster Jam fans, she does qualify for a score, so make sure you're going to judgeszone.com.
Engine issues plaguing Megalodon. Stopped three times, and that'll do it in a freestyle run. So Michaela Toluchka's run is over. We await your scores to set the pace for the rest of the freestyle order. She is getting out of the truck. Let her hear it one more time. Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Your score is in. Let's take a look at the video board. Your score for Megalodon is 5.029. Once again, Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Our next competitor out of Osteen, Florida, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur. Fifteen seconds remain.
Let's hear it for Excalibur. Monster Jam fans, you guys know what to do. You've been doing an awesome job all event long. Judgeszone.com. Let us know what you guys thought of that run in Monster Jam Freestyle.
The original Super Glue Glue to the Action replay, vertical sky wheelie there for Mike Pagarula and Excalibur. Big air jump after big air jump. Took out the top portion of that 8-pack backflip ramp, just absolutely shredding it with those big 650-pound BKT tires on Excalibur. Your scores are coming in as our track officials out there in those JCB machines, the beautiful JCB machines, fixing the ramp, trying to get some of that dirt back in. Let's take a look at your score for Excalibur is 7.514. Your new leader, Mike Pagliarulo, Excalibur.
Hanging in the stands right now with the Krazit family. And before we can dive back into Monster Jam Freestyle, we got to chat a little bit, all right? So we got Danny over here, and you got to tell everybody, who do you want to win? Who's your favorite?
Megalodon!
Megalodon! Dad, do you feel the same?
Yeah, we're Team Megalodon here.
Team Megalodon. All right, well, I hope you guys are having a great time. And I want to kind of kick things up a notch, all right? In my hand is a family 4-pack to Disney on Ice. Right back here in the Kia Center in just a couple of weeks. I couldn't help but notice there's 4 people in your family. So I want you coming back here in a couple of weeks, but you got to win the tickets, all right? Are your vocal cords warmed up?
Yeah.
We're going to play a game called Finish That Lyric. In just a second, some lyrics are going to come up on the video board. You and I are going to sing and dance along. Orlando, we're going to sing and dance along. When the music stops, I need you to keep singing and finish that lyric, okay? Are we confident?
I hope so.
Are you confident in Dad?
Yeah!
All right, let's sing it.
Girl, you always have to be concealed. Don't feel, don't let them know. And now we know. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. Don't ever feel that snow.
That's good enough, great job! Oh my goodness. Orlando, we truly are in the most magical place on earth, because with that beautiful rendition of Let It Go, you're going home with a family 4-pack for your beautiful family to Disney on Ice. Are you excited?
Yeah!
Yeah, give it up for the Krazit family, everyone.
Our next competitor out of Lucinda, Pennsylvania, Tony Oaks, Thunderoraus. Morgan & Morgan backflip attempt. Seconds remain.
Let me hear you roar for Tony Oaks in Thunderoraus. An amazing Morgan & Morgan backflip. Let us know what you guys thought of that one by having those smartphones out and sliding the BKT tire up or down, clicking submit at judgeszone.com.
Super glue to the action replay. Absolute perfection from Tony Oaks on the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Comes right up, gets a push on the back 2 wheels, and ends up landing it perfectly on all 4 BKT tires. That is what you're looking for to freestyle run. We're going to find out if you score it correctly and give it the lead. Your score to beat right now is Excalibur 7.514. And the score for Thunderoris is... .573, your new leader, Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Tony coming off a weekend in Raleigh, North Carolina at the PNC Arena where he got a freestyle win, trying to make it one here in Orlando as well. The leaderboard is up in your local Ford dealers freestyle competition. Thunderoris just taking the lead, 9.573, Excalibur 7.514. And Megalodon 5.029, 3 trucks in, 5 more to go. And don't forget, Tony Oaks trailed the overall event lead by just 2, so he may have just set himself up for the overall event championship, depending on how Tyler Menega, Gravedigger, runs here in your local Ford dealers freestyle competition. Again, 3 trucks in, 5 more to go. Orlando, who's ready for more freestyle? Up next in your local Ford dealers freestyle out of Christmas, Florida, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Seconds remain.
Give it up for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. About 15 seconds left at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam is the only sport in the world where our fans directly impact the outcome of each and every event. So make sure your guys are getting in on the action.
Jamie Sullivan wagging the tail of the dog across the pod as she gets on the wheelie bar, slides the truck all the way across one side to another. But is it enough to take the lead away from Tony Oaks and Thunderoris? Your score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.431. That puts Jamie Sullivan in second place. Your leader remains Thunderoris. Thunderoris with a 9.573. That is the score to beat from Tony Oaks. Jamie Sullivan moves into second with that freestyle run. Excalibur in third. Megalodon in fourth. Halfway through the field, the overall event championship still very much up for grabs as it's down to Gravedigger and Thunderoris. We are moments away from finding out who walks away with the trophy right here at the Kia Center. Are you ready for more? Your local Ford dealers freestyle. Our next competitor out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin. This is Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done. seconds remain.
Let's hear it for Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Scoring is officially open now at judgeszone.com, and you've got about 14 seconds left on the clock to let us know what you think about that run. You can use the super glue glued to the action replay as a highlight package to get those scores locked in.
Brandon Toluchka, just get her done too, all over the freestyle track here in the local Ford Dealers freestyle competition. As he tries to take the lead away, currently held by Thunder Roar's Tony Oaks with a 9.573. We saw Brandon fly from one side of the track to another, throw in some technical moves like the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And your score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 6.262. Your leader remains Thunder Roar's.
Monster Jam fans, I'm standing by with Kai right now, all right? Bari Musara's son. Now, we know your dad's a superstar, okay? But I think we all know you're the real talent in the family, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're going to put you to the test, all right? This is your moment because I'm looking on the track right now, and we're missing a very important truck, all right? Do your thing. Hit the bells!
Less than 15 seconds left.
Let's hear it for Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, let us know what you thought of that one. An incredible freestyle. Few more seconds left.
I think Christina Tyler Meninga right here in the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay comes right off the ramp. Huge air. Skies it off the log stack, brake check, and just clips the back two wheels on the edge of that pod. And that caused Gravedigger to end up on the side. Tyler needs to finish second or better here to get one step closer to the event championship. Make some noise for Tyler Meninga driving Gravedigger. And we take a look here at the video board. Your score for Gravedigger is 8.413. The lead remains with Thunder Roar's K. Young. Let's get some expertise here. Tyler just coming off the ramp, that log stack. Skied it, just clipped the back two wheels. Anything he could have done differently to avoid landing on the hood?
I don't think so, just because of the tackiness of the dirt. And he was telling me today in the pit party, he said that's the only thing he's a little worried about, is that it's so tacky that he was going to be he was afraid that those tires were going to grip and he was going to have to tumble over. And you saw that just here in the freestyle run.
And we saw in Donuts, they put sand down on the track to try to avoid some of that tackiness, but this Orlando dirt is no joke. Even at Camping World Stadium, it's the same. as Tyler acknowledged in the crowd here. A lot of Gravedigger fans here are certainly happy with his performance, but Orlando just has that reputation for some chaos and carnage.
Well, that's right. And of course, you know, the Pagliarulos, they chose the Generation 1 tires, which have a little less tread. And you can see there's some nice tread there, a cleat on those BKT tires. Now, keep in mind that a BKT tire tread or cleat is about 2 inches thick. So, I mean, there's a lot of grip on those tires.
All right, Kay, thank you very much for your incredible pit reporting. We have more freestyle coming your way with your local Ford dealers freestyle competition.
Monster Jam fans, we are going to play a game called Name That Monster Jam Truck, and I have some fans here going to help me out. Are you having fun at Monster Jam? Yeah! All right, we're going to put some puzzle pieces up on the video board. I'm going to give you guys some clues, and when you know what it is, I need you to yell it out really loud and name that truck. Do you guys think you can do it? Yeah! All right, let's name that truck. All right, this truck got its start in 1982. This truck is known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. This truck is driven by Tyler Meninga. This truck was created by Dennis Anderson. If you know it, yell it out. Gravedigger! Let's see if they're right. Of course, it's that Black and Green Wrecking Machine. Monster Jam fans, we're having a great time in the stands. Let's give it up for our fans. They're going home with a Monster Jam Truckin' Pals book. Here you go. Here you go. Wonderful job. Give it up for that one more time. Our awesome Gravedigger fans.
Our next competitor riding for Team Tom Fuller and Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. Seconds remain.
That's your answer. Kraken. ScoringInfin.com. You guys know what to do. You've been doing amazing job all event long.
Take a look at the original Super Glue to the action replay. Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken. It is hometown of Orlando, just down the road at Osteen, the headquarters for Tom Fullery Motorsports. Whole family on hand today to see if Nick can pull off a freestyle win. We saw Mike get a donut win, and now Nick trying to get it done here in the local Ford dealers freestyle competition. Your scores coming in hot for Nick Pagliarulo. Your score for Kraken is 6.775. The lead remains with Thunderoris with one more competitor to go. Our final competitor out of Paso Robles, California, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. 15 seconds left.
Let's get loud for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. This is your final opportunity to score using judgeszone.com, Monster Jam fans. In just a few moments, we are going to have a Monster Jam Freestyle winner as well as crowning your overall event champion.
On the original Super Glue to the Action replay, MJ Solorio trying to get it done with some skills moves, some stoppies as he looked forward, coming off one side of the pod to the other. He is getting out of the truck. Make some noise for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Score to beat Thunderoris, 9.573. And your score for El Toro Loco is 8.095. That means your local Ford dealer freestyle winner is Tony Oaks in Thunderoris. So Tony Oaks gets 8 points here with the freestyle win, but was it enough to get the overall event championship? Let's find out. With 7 points in racing, 6 in skills, 6 in donuts, and 8 in freestyle for 27 points. Your overall event champion is Tony Oaks. Thunderoris getting it done. Tony Oaks winning freestyle, comes from behind to beat Gravedigger. Tony Oaks, Thunderoris taking the first overall event championship here in Orlando. So a great start to the weekend at the Kia Center for Team Thunderoris, and Tony Oaks makes a noise for overall event champion as we send it down to Kay Young and Tony Oaks.
This belongs to Team Thunderoris. Congratulations, Tony. What an amazing start to a great weekend here in Orlando. You did it with your crew guys too. Congratulations.
Man, this is awesome. Anytime I can come behind and emerge victorious against Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger, one heck of a freestyle in Gravedigger fashion. Unfortunately, left time on the clock, came out upside down, and that's the name of the game. That's Monster Trucks, baby. This win's for you guys. Orlando, you've been so great to us in the past. It's been 6 years since I brought that Black Ops Monster Jam truck here, and now here we are with this bright, loud, vibrant Thunderoris truck. Orlando, let me hear you roar!
A great event culminates with Tony Oaks Thunderoris winning the overall event championship. A lot of awesome highlights here as we kick off Orlando weekend. What were some of your favorite moments here?
You know, I gotta say, seeing Excalibur, the Pagliarulos come out here, and they're not used to being in a more constricted environment. They're used to that stadium environment, but man, are they coming out in it to win it and walking away with that donut win. You know, for me, that was really incredible to watch. And then, you know, kudos to Tony Oaks in Thunderoris, a pristine Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Well, thank you, Christina. Kay Young doing a great job as well. 2 more events to go here in Orlando. If you are local, tickets are still available. You can get them at monsterjam.com. You can just come to the arena and see us. You can also watch us on the live stream on our YouTube channel. On your way out of the Kia Center, make sure you stop by our merchandise stand, grab some keepsakes to take home with you, get some last-minute refreshments, and we'll see you here again. What a great weekend, kicking it off the right way. And don't forget to watch Monster Jam on MAV TV tonight at 8 and 9 o'clock. For Kay Young, Christina Moore, I'm Scott Jordan. Thanks for coming to Monster Jam. We'll see you later.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle Monster Jam. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its, full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster.